Welcome to the Untalented Copycat, a channel where I learn watercolor from scratch while navigating aphantasia, which simply means that I can't picture things in my mind. And to guide me in my journey, every other week I follow along with tutorials from artists who really know what they're doing. Last time, I learned that tape and watercolor paper have a complicated relationship. This time, I'm not actually using tape on the painting, only on the outside. Here, I'm waking up the colors by spraying them with some water. I tried to match the colors she was using to the ones I have on my palette. Let's see how they go together. I picked this particular tutorial because after last time I needed a win. So I thought that this one would be easier. Something where the color do most of the work. Something where even if it goes wrong, and hopefully it will not, it still looks like something at the end. Growing up outside Paris, you don't really see the sky. Not properly. You see the main stars, the ones bright enough to push through the light pollution, and you assume that's it. Then one night we were driving to the Nevada desert. No cities, no light, just road and darkness. And I looked up through the window and stopped mid-sentence. Because there it was, the whole sky, the real one, and it looked exactly like the movies. Except it wasn't the movies, it was just Tuesday night in the middle of nowhere, and the sky had been doing that the whole time. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Something being real even when you can't see it, even when where we're standing doesn't let you see it. And just like the beautiful Milky Way was always there all along, my creativity is there too. I'm starting to believe that now. I just couldn't see it from where I was standing. Just because I can't picture things in my mind doesn't mean that there's nothing there. It just meant I haven't found a way to let it out yet. Which is exactly what I'm about to do. The thing about a galaxy is the colors do what they want, which for someone who can't control what they're picturing anyways, feels oddly appropriate. I just have to trust the process and stop trying to control what I can't. I decided to spray some water to add some chaos and help my color blend more naturally because someone suggested it in the comments. And I think it did help a lot. Speaking of comments, if you are enjoying this, please let me know in the comments. Okay, this is the time for the toothbrush. For anyone like myself who hasn't done this before, you load the toothbrush with white paint and you flick the bristles to splatter stars across the painting. It's how you get that scattered, random, realistic look. The problem is, I cannot control a toothbrush. Nobody can fully control a toothbrush. That is the entire point of a toothbrush in this context. The randomness is the technique. So I have to keep pushing. But this painting has been going surprisingly well, despite my overthinking everything. I am genuinely terrified that one wrong flick will ruin all of my efforts, and that I will have to watch the whole thing die in real time. The tutorial says to do it, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to pick up the toothbrush, I'm going to commit, and I'm not going to think about what could go wrong. I'm thinking about what could go wrong. Okay, that was scarier in my head, and I think I got this. The toothbrush knew what it was doing, even if I didn't. Okay, let's just put some more. I guess that's why professionals use a toothbrush for this. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I keep waiting for the moment it falls apart completely, but I'm almost done and it's still okay. I will be honest, it wasn't as relaxing as I hoped it would be. I kept overthinking and also went too dark too early. But I am officially not scared of the toothbrush and will definitely give it another try in the future. If you're watching this and you're one of the lucky people who ever stood underneath our beautiful Milky Way, let us know in the comment where that was. Who knows? Someone might want to go there. Okay, that's done. I need to step away from it before I do too much. There are a lot of stars that the camera isn't picking up. Can you see this? Alright, here's the original tutorial. And here's mine. The colors are slightly different. The stars are more chaotic than precise. The proportion of the colors are a bit small. So if I did it again, I would color block it more. But I'm quite satisfied with my results. So this is definitely a win for me. I painted a galaxy tonight with no pictures of it in my mind, with the toothbrush I couldn't control, and with colors that went where they wanted. And it looks like something. That's episode 2 of the Untalented Copycat. The good news is that the tape did not rip anything. Subscribe and hit the bell button if you want to see me attempt to paint a fluffy, cuddly, and somewhat sassy animal in episode 3. See you next time.